And this is the look you make when it is a tennis day, people.
Very tennis.
Good morning, crypto warriors, and welcome back to the Gem and Crypto episode 158. Today is Wednesday, May 2nd, and I'm King.
And I'm Bitcoin Zay, and we're here to bridge the gap between cryptocurrency and the community Monday through Friday at tennis.
It has been tennis since we first started.
Very tennis day.
Today is a very tennis day. I will actually take responsibility and accountability for that tennis part. So my bad on that, people. But we're back like we left something for the free Bitcoin today. Who is getting it? Or from yesterday, who got the free Bitcoin?
All right, so our free Bitcoin winner was Indiana the Great. Thank you for your comment based on our question, which was, what coin do you think Circle might add next? I tend to believe that his comment is usually what exchanges look for when they add coins is high market cap, but very low price. So you have a 30 or 40 cent coin, but it has $1 billion market cap like Cardano or some of the other ones like Stellar, you know, that are pretty much up there in the top 10 simply because they have a community, so to say. So we could see that. We've seen that with Coinbase, maybe adding 0x. We've seen that with a few other coins. So good comment there, Indiana the Great, and we've sent you that free Bitcoin. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Indiana the Great, for that. Looks like we have a little bit of lag going on. Yeah. What's going on, S1 Dubs? Tessa, of course, is in the house. Hello, hello. We'll give you all a moment for everybody to load in. We know we're a little bit late today. Or not late, but we're a little bit later today. Tennis.
Everybody's sliding in on Facebook now.
There we go. There we go. All right, yeah, so it was a slow news day, so not much to cover. You know, and that's actually a good thing. Finally, you know, the FUD machine slowing down. But I'm sure we will hear some more manufactured bad news by the next week or two. I mean,
somebody will make up something.
Come on, you're about to pop the 10K. Let's go ahead and hit that out there. What's going on, Antonio?
Oh yeah. All
right, let's get going. Korean peace treaty goes live on Ethereum blockchain forever. I like how they put forever. Like, this is never going away. For those who don't know, South Korea and North Korea yesterday, or was it yesterday, day before, a couple days ago, got together and made history. It was April 27th. They made history by basically saying that, hey, we're going to end this Korean war. If you don't know, North Korea and South Korea has been at war for a long time. We won't go into detail why or what external influences may have caused that to happen. Divide and conquer. We know how that works. Yep. However, they've been at war for a long time. Of course, they finally sat down. Kim Jong-un, the youngest, the son? Yeah, Kim Jong-un, and South Korea's president. I don't know what his name is, which is why the North has been running stuff over there already. You know, everybody know who Kim Jong-un is, and nobody know who you are. But no, seriously. So they've been at war for a long time. South Korea is a great place. Actually, you know, we've done a lot of operations over there. But, you know, they basically made a peace treaty in some form, and somebody actually put it on the Ethereum blockchain.
Oh, yeah. That awkward handshake.
The awkward handshake is on the Ethereum blockchain forever. Ryu Guy Hyok created 2 Ethereum transactions with Korean and English records of Panmunjom Declaration, which leaders Moon Jae-in and Kim Jong-un signed at the 2018 Inter-Korean Summit.
Absolutely.
Amazing. I mean, what are your thoughts on that going on the blockchain, though? I mean, does it really change anything? What's going on?
Well, I mean, it's good for history's sake. It's one thing to look back, and when people look at this whole revolution, they'll basically look back at the different blockchains, which, like we said, is forever. These are immutable blockchains, people. So when they look back and they'll see stuff like this with the North Korea peace treaty, the Chinese movement with Me Too, where they put their stuff on the Ethereum blockchain. We've seen TD Ameritrade put their flag on the Bitcoin blockchain. Yeah. So it's basically something when you look back in history, you can always see I put my stamp on it. I mean, you can do it yourself. You can put your own stamp on the Bitcoin blockchain. So I think it's something good for the space as far as you know, going forward, because if South Korea, how big they are in crypto, and North Korea is joining, I'm sure that is a topic that was brought up. But yeah, it's good to see something, you know, nice.
I think the good thing too about it is going to be, especially when it's public occurrences like this, public events like North Korea and South Korea signing a peace treaty. When there are things like that, you can put it on the blockchain, Ethereum, Bitcoin, whatever. Then like literally you cannot undo history now.
Nah.
Whereas before it was like, hey, burn the books, right? Burn the books, we change the recordings, kill the scribes, the elders, all that. But now it's like, if it's a public event, if it's big enough, the world knows about it, the country knows about it, everybody's in agreeing, or everybody can agree that, hey, this is what happened, cut and dry, and you put because that's the whole thing about putting it on the blockchain is that was it tampered with beforehand? But if it's something like this where it's factual, this is what happened, blah blah blah, and you put that on the blockchain, and in another 100 years it will still be there, and it won't be any question as to which side told the truth or which side decided to change history. So
absolutely,
another use case for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah. Who would have known? Dennis Rodman brought world peace.
Dennis Rodman. Hey, there we go. Back in the house.
Come on, man.
There we go.
This world's getting crazy about a minute.
There we go. Coinbase to open Chicago office and offer block trading to institutional clients. Besides their rampant rise and expansion, what's going on with Coinbase?
Well, following the news we gave yesterday of their
internal news every day.
Yeah, they got to keep that name out there. They gave themselves an internal valuation of $8 billion. They have opened now an office in Chicago, which I believe is they're doing that because CME futures.
See, I was about to say the futures trading are right there, people. They want to get in bed with them.
Want to get in bed, and they definitely are copying or basically following in line like Gemini, and they're allowing block trading, which, like we explained before, block trading is where you allow big institutional investors to buy large amounts of Bitcoin without completely wiping out the order books or sale books, simply because that would be considered market manipulation. So they can do it off of the order books, over the counter, and you could just buy it straight out that way. So that's what Coinbase is looking to do. They have to if they're going to be an $8 billion company.
Right. And minimum block trading size is $500,000 too. So $500,000.
Yep.
Again, people, this is what we're talking about institutional investors. When we talk about taxation and all that, and people are saying, hey, do we need to report taxes or am I going to be monitored for this? People, the minimum for block trading is $500,000.
$10 million for the cold storage.
$10 million for the cold storage. So for all those people who get worried about taxes and this and that, we keep telling you, we're like, hey, if you're not, I mean, honestly, it's more like plus 20,000, but still, you're pretty safe until you hit that 6 digits. Once you hit 100K plus, then you're kind of in that ballpark. But if you are not playing with that type of money, a lot of these regulations, like they
don't even matter to you.
They only will affect you if you decide to speak out, remain quiet, remain a ghost, and you are good to go. So, $500,000 minimum. You said what? $10 million for
the cold store, or for people who want them to hold their assets.
Right, like I want Coinbase to hold $10 million in my Bitcoin.
Yeah, without the without the insurance fund. Like I said, if they have a crypto insurance fund, whoever comes up with it first, the whole whatever legal part around it, they'll get the flood of institutional investors. Because that's really, I've talked to a couple people who are waiting to get in. They were like, if it was an insurance, any type of insurance, I would put that amount in, because they were like, well.
But that's the people who are kind of a little scared of risk.
Diddly.
Yeah, it's super diddly gang. But I was gonna say, if you are very wealthy and you're watching us, or you like Coinbase's practice, and you say, hey, I want to put my 10 million, 20 million plus in cold storage with them. I also have some oceanfront property selling in Arizona. Come right this way, and we'll get that deal done as well at the same day. S1 Does says, slowly backing away from Coinbase in the month the KRBE cut. Listen, don't slowly back away. It should be a full speed sprint at this point.
Turn your back and just start walking.
I'm telling you, the only reason Coinbase has an exit scam on a lot of people is because of their prospects of IPO. Yeah. You think if they have a good business plan going as far as IPO or ICO or whatever going in the future, they will literally just still be good custodians of your money? No. They would definitely pull the plug.
I don't need this.
What? Come on. They would 100,000 new users a month. They'll pull the plug in a heartbeat.
Or sell it. They would have sold it a while ago. Yeah. So
Bcash. So we know how they do. But hey, you know what? As always, when it comes to business, kudos to them. They're making the right moves as a business. Again, businesses don't have to help anyone or expand, the community and environment. They need to do what's best for the business. So, as a business entity, Brian Armstrong and his team, he's hired all these CEOs from TD Ameritrade, Facebook, all these, top 100 companies. Something we said that would happen a couple years ago. It just makes sense. I'm sure Binance will be following that lead, as well as Huobi. I can never pronounce that right. So it's the right move to make. They're doing good as a business, but again, just for the ecosystem and for the community, definitely a big red flag there. What's going on, John Seibert?
Oh yeah,
Seibert. Pronounce your last name for me, John. I can never get it right. The U.S. judge rejects Alibaba infringement motion to block Alibabacoin cryptocurrency. Something we talked about a couple weeks ago. Alibaba was trying to sue Alibabacoin and their team because they're try to infringe on their trademark they felt, and it would affect their business because everybody was saying, well, Alibaba, they're doing an ICO now and all this good stuff. And it's like, no, not really.
Not exactly.
Alibabacoin. Mm-hmm. But with that story, U.S. federal judge, of course it's a U.S. federal judge, rejected Alibaba Group Holdings Ltd's move to block Dubai cryptocurrency firm Alibabacoin Foundation from using the Alibaba name for its Alibabacoin virtual currency. You talking about a tongue twister. Again, in his ruling, Judge Paul Oetken of Southern District of New York, Manhattan. All right, he denied Alibaba's motion on jurisdictional grounds, saying it failed to show the use of Alibabacoin name will hurt its business prospects in New York or would infringe its trademarks in New York. All right, I'm actually glad the judge specifically said in New York because I am curious as to why a U.S. federal judge in New York is even holding the proceedings when it comes to a Chinese company, and a Dubai company.
Yeah.
You have no, you know what I mean? It's like you don't have any, you have no power here.
Yeah.
So I'm glad they specifically said no infringement in New York. They kept it, to their state. Mm-hmm. And even for Alibaba, I'm curious as to why they would go to New York with it again. It's one of those things. It is wrong for them to do that, but we're seeing that with Bcash and Bitcoin, them trying to steal the market share by using the same name. Not saying if it works or not, but by using the same name. We're seeing that here where Alibabacoin is trying to make money off the market share of using the same name. Will we see more of this in the future?
Say, they're about to scam people out of a cool 10, 20 million.
Easy.
Go ahead and get ready. And then, because we've seen this with other things. I don't think it was business names, so to say, but back, they had Trump coin, they had everybody's name, Obama coin, they've had famous people, Mariah Carey coin. They've had a bunch of coins that I guess they could say was infringement. They're using their likeness in order to sell cryptocurrencies, but that'd be kind of hard to do in court simply because it doesn't have the exact same name. It doesn't have anything to do with it. I guess if they make that very clear, they're out the dark. So yeah,
right.
This looks like a no-go, but New York, man, they kill me with the heavy hand that they supposedly think they have.
Well, and the thing too, again, it does suck for Alibaba. A good company. If you haven't already, I've actually used Alibaba before. People, it is a reason why that company is worth so much money. Yeah. You are literally getting things from the factory, from the manufacturer. Yeah. The only issue, I won't say the only issue, but sometimes with some of them, you do have to have minimum orders, which are huge to fill because they are coming from warehouses and factories. But if you can find some of the factories or warehouse that will do you like literally one order of something or 3 or 5, whatever. You can get things that cost hundreds of $1,000s here literally for like $13 there. It's coming from the factories and warehouse. So Alibaba does work. So props to them. And I get where they're coming from. It does suck that you have this random crypto that is clearly trying to steal market share and just make a quick buck. They're not doing anything real by stealing your name. However, when you're talking about a global currency, something that's decentralized, something that no one owns, this is going to happen. It's going to keep happening. Mm-hmm. You know what? Actually, let's go ahead and do a Fed coin. Like somebody out there do a Fed coin and a JP Morgan Chase coin and an IMF coin before they can even do it. And go ahead and get the Diddley gang on your side before they can. Really, that'll be. Let's do a dollar coin, a Fed coin,
CBDC coin,
a CBDC coin. I guarantee you, they would literally make all those illegal overnight. Yeah. They would make those yo. You can't have a Fed coin with the name.
Copying our likeness.
Yeah. I would love to actually see people do that. American coin, a Russian coin. In fact, somebody make the crypto ruble. Make another petrodollar. You can literally just steal the names, people. There's no stopping you from doing whatever you want in this space. I love it. It's like
the guy, Bro Bitcoin, he said, "King, stop saying Alibaba."
What is it? What is it?
Nah, he kept saying Alibaba.
Okay. Am I saying it wrong? Alibaba is in the house. So yeah, let's go out.
It is. They are clutch.
I would like to see people go out there and just literally copy every coin you've heard that institutional investors are trying to create or come up with. Like I said, I would love to see a JP Morgan Chase coin owned by a 15-year-old tomorrow.
Exactly.
Crypto scammers hijack Vertcoin's Twitter account. All right, this is something we've been seeing every day. Again, it's a slow news cycle, so we got to report on it. Vertcoin's Twitter account has been compromised in an attempt to facilitate a crypto giveaway scam. Do we even really need to read the story at this point? You guys know how it goes. You hijack a popular Twitter account. You say, hey, as they say here, hey everyone, Vertcoin and staff are pleased to announce that we're doing a 10 Bitcoin giveaway to all our followers to celebrate Vertcoin's success. Send 0.005 to their address to enter. Winner will be announced. All right. again,
hey, Nigerians should sue them for copying their likeness.
Right?
They've been killing their business model.
People, things aren't going to. For one, no reputable company in the space, on average, is giving away a Bitcoin giveaway. If they are, they're not asking you to give them anything. Yeah. They're just going to do the giveaway.
Yeah.
And
we do a giveaway.
And if they're doing a giveaway, they're not, for something like Vertcoin, they're not going to do a Bitcoin giveaway. They'll do a Vertcoin giveaway. Mm-hmm. I mean, to me, just come on. Why would Vertcoin do a Bitcoin giveaway? They're going to do a Vertcoin giveaway.
Yeah, one of those things.
So, yeah, it's one of those things. I mean, we've seen it a lot. But it looks like it's still happening. It's still working. It's kind of incredible that this still works.
Yeah, I want to know how many times people have done that and it hasn't worked at all. Like, nobody said anything. Because I'm pretty sure every single time one person out there has hit desperation points, like, let's just see if it happens. So I don't know. It'll clear itself up though.
Like I said, we've been seeing a lot of this. It's more of a forewarning out there. If you are out there and you're seeing giveaways and stuff, of course on Telegram groups it runs rampant. Again, you shouldn't. Only thing at Bitcoin, as they said, I think yesterday before, only thing you should have to do is send a public address. You shouldn't have to send anything else or do any extra stuff. Public address. Like us, maybe a quick comment of the day. Other than that, people don't fall for these. No one is giving out free Bitcoin right now. Nah. We give a few bucks worth, but no one is giving out
whole
free Bitcoin.
Right. Get out of here.
Right, for sure. Zil Roaster said, no, sell to Alibaba for $50 million, a piece of profits. That would actually be pretty funny if they sold Alibabacoin back to Alibaba. That's actually a pretty good business plan.
Good business model right
I mean,
there.
it's kind of like the .com area where
buying
people
websites.
Buying websites. Oh, you need
sit
this?
on it. Yep.
Hey, you can have it back.
Yeah, might sit on it for a while. I know people were buying Twitter names for a while, and
that's true. I remember
different Instagram names, and people were buying them off of people just ahead of time. And I mean, you may have to sit on it for a while, but hey. You never know.
Wow, that's actually a great business idea. Just start literally coining everything out there.
Every company.
You think of. Every company.
All you need is like one good one to hit.
I mean, Bank of America coin. Let's do a Diddley Gang coin. Let's do everything. And literally, they will have to come around. Might take 5 or 10 years, but they will come around. Like, all right, cut the shenanigans.
Yeah.
We need this Bank of America coin in order to do our tokenized process.
If you want to join us, you gotta pay.
How much is it going to go? Come on, can you imagine a JP Morgan coin, a JPM coin, a Fed coin? And then you sell it back to all these people.
Yeah, that would be tight.
That's a pretty cool
Walmart coin.
Listen, if I had the time, I'd do it, people. I want to see this happen. I support this. Discount Bitcoin bandits charged in Los Angeles for theft. So of course we had a report on this because it's in LA. For those who don't know, LA is a beautiful place. Sunny skies, palm trees. LA is like a beautiful New York City. Okay, it is still a big city. It's a lot of craziness that goes on. What is going on with these Bitcoin bandits?
Oh, yeah. Well, in LA, where everybody is about it,
right?
We have a story of a couple that decided they wanted to.
Like Bonnie and Clyde couple?
Pretty much.
Oh.
I mean, they were down the ride. They had charges from before, didn't care. But they stole about $90,000 worth of Bitcoin basically by telling people I'll send you it via Western Union and then not sending it, or just straight up meeting people in person and just snatching the cash and running. Like they had no shame. They would meet people in bars or at certain places. That's why we always say meet people at banks if you want to do transactions or in a public place.
Meet them at the police station.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. Look, you paying you want to pay your tax money. Meet them at the police station. Seriously.
The few times I've done it, it was like right at the intersection of a bank and a police station. So, most of the time, people when this happens, the amount that comes out of it isn't worth it because. The girl got 29 years and the dude got 19 years.
From 80,000 from the Bitcoins? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So from trying to steal Bitcoins.
Got 29 years and what else?
And the other guy got 19 years.
Wow.
So for those of you out there who might have people who are thinking about doing crimes as far as stealing Bitcoin from people, these people are getting thrown under the jail. Good gracious.
Good.
Which is great. And that's a good thing. Usually when people meet up, I haven't had a bad experience. I don't know anybody who has, but you hear these stories every now and then, and in big cities, like we said, it can happen. So, definitely glad they got them, and they won't be around for a while. When they come out, Bitcoin will be Bitcoin will be mine.
It'll be a different coin. The coins will be worth a lot more. All the predictions will be coming true.
I know, right?
Somebody said a Popeyes coin. That would be huge.
Popeyes coin,
not worth a diamond. That's pretty funny. Straight up good old fashioned mugging. That is what's going on.
Straight up walk up on him. Just take it out of his hand and run.
again, I think we said this before. We think we're going to see a lot more of that. We've already seen all types of kidnappings. You know, we're talking about the superintendent of police in India who was allegedly running, you know, the kidnappings over there for Bitcoin. You've seen in Russia, Ukraine, people getting kidnapped or beat or robbed. It's going to be one of those things where the criminals, it's going to be a couple of criminals going to make the news story for learning the wrong way. Yeah. You know, they're going to run up on the wrong person. They're going to make that news story, and people going to be like, all right, tide has changed. You know, people who own X amount of crypto usually carry weapons with them. So
yeah, because they think it's a bunch of Vitalik Buterans running around that just sit around and code all day. It's like, not anymore.
Not anymore. It's getting big.
Maybe back in 2014 when I was going to conferences, I was like, all right, come on, bro. But now it's like,
some of these money launderers.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so we got a couple minutes. What we'll do here, people, you know, if you have any questions for us, you can go ahead and ask us a couple. We'll answer. Again, it's a slow news day, so not a lot to report.
We got to say happy Bamboozle Day.
Oh, happy Bamboozle. What's Bamboozle Day for those who don't know?
For those of you who don't know, Bamboozle Day, May 2nd, is the day Craig Wright came out and said he was Satoshi, which broke the airway. Like, I remember this was huge news when it came out because, for one, everybody knew he was lying. Well, everybody who was in the space already. But for two, it was how long they dragged it out. They're still dragging it out, right? I mean, to this point,
until Vitalik called him out. I don't know why. I don't know why you have a fraud on stage. Way to stand strong, buddy.
Get him off of the stage now.
Get him off of the stage.
But the third reason was crazy was the cosign he got. It was from Gavin Andreessen, who was named the lead developer of the Bitcoin project.
Who worked with the CIA too, though.
Who, in my opinion,
working with the boys.
CIA and NSA. Pretty sure they're trying to either, like we said with Satoshi, he's either dead or he's somewhere where they can't find him, which is hard to believe. But Gavin Andreessen, he was around 2009 when it came out, 2010. And Craig Wright on Bamboozle Day finally came out and said he was Satoshi. That was a bad move as far as marketing. But, well, I won't say it was bad. He did get a lot of, follows off of that. But it was funny to see. So for Bamboozle Day, I don't know.
Happy Bamboozle Day.
Happy Bamboozle Day. What you do?
Market is going. S1 Dub said market is going sideways. Any indication on when this may change, either up or down? Well, again, what we said is that we're seeing the same trends we saw last year coming into this time frame. You said by consensus usually is when it pumps. But yeah, last year I think it was about middle to the end of May. I believe it's about
right around consensus.
Yeah, right around. You said my round consensus is always like May 21st is when we started to see the first official pump of last year. Again, it was slowly going up throughout the year. Of course, it's tough to see that this year because last year ended at 20K and then we went down from there. But last year started off at $1,000. I can't remember what it was around this time, but it has steadily been growing. May it had its first real pump. I mean, really remember this one. Like May had a first real pump. So I'm thinking this month it will happen. I'm hoping this month it happens. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, you got to watch the charts. Sideways movements are good times to figure out whether it's accumulation, and it's in my opinion a no trade zone until we either pass 8,800 going down or 8,400 going down, or if we shoot through the cloud and go past 11,000, I think 800. So those are two things you're looking for now. Right now, it's sort of bouncing up and down, clearing out a lot of high leverage people. Don't use high leverage if you don't know what you're doing. So,
good thing though, people. If you remember, literally just 2 months ago, Bitcoin was dead again.
Yeah. Everybody, I mean,
all-time low of the year. It was all this, all this negativity, and here we are again, still surviving. So, patience. Hola, Madam Crypto. Dan the Man 03, late to the show. Do we have any information on ZRX coin? You got any thoughts on that?
Actually, yes. I saw.
Oh, you're in luck today. Here we go.
Yeah, so you get some semi insider information. It's really if you did sort of the research, but I will say ZRX is rumored to be listed on Coinbase soon. And this, of course, gets people excited. The price has, I think, doubled in the last month. But one of the things that's pushing that narrative is that back-to-back weeks, Coinbase and then ZeroX filed with the SEC in order to become a tradable asset. So they basically are filing the paperwork. They're prepping it. So if you see that happen, which we didn't see it with other coins, simply because we just didn't see it coming. But with this one, everybody's watching. Like I said, at this juncture, with everybody watching, people are more prone to see it. So with ZRX, could be signed to Coinbase. I think it's a good chance, simply because I see a lot of Silicon Valley people backing it or talking about it, and it's still a cheap price.
They're not going to lose their money.
Not going to lose their money. It's a cheap price with a high market cap, and that's what you usually want to look for coins that get added to exchanges. So good chance, but I mean, don't sell everything and buy all ZeroX you can, but I would definitely keep an eye on it.
There we go. All right, what are we doing for the free Bitcoin today?
So for the free Bitcoin, in honor of Bamboozle Day, tell us something that was invented and tell us why you should have invented it. For example, Fake Toshi said he invented
Fake Toshi?
Yeah, that's what I call him. Fake Toshi. Craig Wright said he invented Bitcoin. I would say, yeah, I invented, I don't know, bread slices or whatever. But,
you know how it is. Funny wins.
Funny wins. Yeah. Give us an invention and tell us how you invented it. And let us know. It could be some.
Come on, we got to end on the good one.
Some crazy backstory.
What's one more good example? What's a good funny example? What else could we have invented?
Well, my first example that popped in, I can't see it because it might be the fourth graders on here. But
oh yeah, let's not get too crazy.
That's what I said. But yeah, I invented the PS4. The reason I invented it is because I was tired of talking to my girlfriend, and then. So give us something.
That was a decent one. That was a good one to end it on. There we go. I like that.
Yeah, give us your example.
Give us the example of what you invented, since it's Fake Satoshi Day in commemoration of Bamboozle Day.
Oh yeah.
We say Fake Toshi.
Fake Toshi Day.
Fake Toshi, the fraud, Craig Wright itself. What fake thing have you figured? Oh, P-Man Van, you definitely should save that for the comments. That was. I wish I would have waited to see. That was good. Chinese finger toy. That was really good.
Haven't seen that in a while.
Put the rest in the comments, people, for sure. As always, thanks for watching. We will be back tomorrow at 10-ish. We'll try to do it 10 on the dot to make up for the day. You can follow us at KRBE Crypto, KRBE CRYPTO, on our social media channels. Slow News Day. Rate us on the podcast. Hopefully something exciting happens. I don't know. If we go 48 hours on a slow news cycle in crypto, that would be pretty exciting.
Yeah, that'll be like 2015 all over.
Is it possible? That's the question. All right, everybody. Cheers. I know, right?
Have a good one.